It's the morning after the most horrific night of Leslie Barton's life.
I had no idea why I was so absolutely terrified of everything. I had just severe post-traumatic stress.
Hi.
And she's sharing her nightmare of being raped for the first time on national television with our Elizabeth Smart.
What happened after the attack?
I couldn't barely speak, and my neck is killing me.
Her physical scars pale compared to the emotional trauma.
I look in the mirror, and there's like fingerprints of bruises all around my neck, everywhere. When the shadow would go past the window, I'd jump. And then the next day I said to my friend, I said, I'm getting flashbacks, I'm starting to get my memory back. He said, I think I was raped.
Leslie claims she was raped on a tanning bed in a tanning salon and says this is the man who attacked her, Mark Winter. Crime Watch Daily has learned Winter once managed and later owned the salon. Leslie shares with Elizabeth the torture so many rape victims endure, to tell or to keep quiet.
If I tell anybody, I'll never work in my profession again. I knew where this could go. But then also the thought of, if I don't tell someone, he's gonna do this to someone else.
Not only that, but it would destroy you from the inside out.
Yes, it would.
As a rape survivor myself, I will never forget the feelings of filth and just total loss of value in myself. The feeling of filth is so overwhelming. And 6 days was how long you waited before you reported to the police. That's not long at all.
Still, even then, it was a little shaky. Actually, a male friend of mine called the police, and they called me, and then I went in.
To Leslie's great relief, police head over to the tanning salon, and Mark Winter is arrested on suspicion of criminal sexual assault. But Leslie gets a shock a few days later when she sits down for a talk with the felony reviewer on the case.
He asked me, why didn't you run to the nearest house? Why didn't you break open the door? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? So the felony reviewer, who decided he would not charge him with criminal sexual assault.
How did you feel when you found out he was just being charged with battery?
Enraged, to be honest. The justice system failed me so miserably.
A disappointed Leslie is present for every hearing when Winter appears before a judge.
He would yell at me as he walked out of the courtroom. She's a liar, and he had absolutely zero remorse.
What was it like seeing him again?
I was grateful to have my mom by my side the whole time. She was terrified of how her daughter was going to get hurt. But she was there every moment by my side.
Then the shocking news. Mark Winter will get probation and not serve another day behind bars. That makes Leslie feel violated all over again.
They come to me and tell me that they want to only go for 2 years probation, and he's willing to plead guilty. I'm like, wait. 2 years, he gets his freedom entirely. And the craziest part about it, though, is at the end, when he left angry, enraged that he had to, they pleaded guilty to battery.
Leslie is crushed, telling Elizabeth she's terrified he'll go on to rape other women. Now, at least 4 other women are claiming Winter did the same thing to them after walking free.
I couldn't stop him. Even though, granted, the system failed me, I still couldn't stop him. And since I couldn't stop him, these other women unfortunately got raped.
Mark Winter's criminal record reportedly includes convictions for DUI, driving with a revoked license, theft, and possession of cocaine. One witness reportedly told investigators that he and Winter would cruise the streets late nights looking for intoxicated women and lure them into the car with, quote, free tans, drugs, and alcohol.
Mark Winter and the Mark Winters out there, they get emboldened. When they get off with a slap on the wrist, basically, oh yeah, I can go out and do that again.
His current charges of 4 violent sexual assaults range between 2009 and 2015, and that includes the kidnapping of one woman he allegedly brought to his mother's home and raped at knife point. And now Leslie says insult is again added to injury to see Mark Winter walk free again after posting bond on his 4 pending rape charges.
He changed my life forever. But, you know, I hate saying that because that means he still has control and power over me, and he doesn't.
Brian Mitchell changed my life forever, but that doesn't mean he has power or control over me.
Exactly.
Elizabeth decided to track down Mark Winter at his Chicago home.
Hello? Hello? Mark? Mark Winter? Nobody answered.
This is his gate right here, and it's locked up pretty tight. And you can see right here, he's got a security cam, so if he's at home, then he can probably see us and he doesn't want to talk to us. And this is also his garage right here that we've been watching all morning, and we haven't seen him leave the house.
Mark! Mark Winter! I'm Elizabeth. I'm here with Crime Watch. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
He may be free, but he's keeping a very low profile these days. We figure the last person he wants to see is our Elizabeth Smart.
So we still think he is inside, just not willing to speak to us.
Winter's attorney sent Crime Watch Daily this statement. We prefer to try these cases in the courtroom. At that time, we believe people will see these charges are without merit. We did get a good look at Winter the day he posted bond to get out of jail. He wears an ankle monitor and is under a 7 p.m. curfew. But he was too busy running away to answer any questions. But count on it. He will return soon to the halls of justice to answer some deadly serious questions before a judge.
I'm so grateful that you are sharing your story. Do you find it at all cathartic, or do you just feel it's just kind of hard and kind of painful?
I not only on camera, I'm saying my name. I'm saying his name. I'm letting my face be seen. I'm not letting my voice be distorted, because the reality is that we shouldn't have to hide. They should.
And even though Winter is only facing 4 charges currently, prosecutors say he has as many as 5 more victims. But those alleged attacks happened too long ago for them to prosecute. Which brings up today's poll question. Should sexual assault cases have a statute of limitations? Tell us what you think on our Facebook page.